Hello and welcome to another Wicked gameplay video. This is Rob. I'm back today with a mod review on Euro Truck Simulator, one of my favourite games at the moment, which is where I'm spending a fair bit of my time playing. So it's not called Euro Truck Simulator for nothing. It has European trucks in it. So what's kind of cool is the mods. One thing I really like about the game is all the mods that are in the game and the trailers and stuff. But one of the particular mods is the American trucks. And here we have the Peterbilt 389 Ultra Cab. And it's a really cool mod. This is actually version 3 of this mod. And what I'll do is just take you through it. And you'll see they've kind of tidied it up a bit. If you've never used it, you won't notice. But there's a few nice things that they've just cleaned up a little bit. Mainly in the interior. And it's not 100% perfect. As you can see, there's a little apple on the dash, which we'll look at here. So let's have a little quick look at what this truck looks like on the outside. So here we go. Really cool. You can see it's quite a nice truck. I've just left most of the chrome off it in this particular instance, but grille, bumper and all that looks really cool. The steps and that sort of thing. So this is what it looks like from the outside. You can see there's a couple of extra lights on the top of the cab there at the back, even though they'd be hidden by the trailer, but we'll go and have a look at what they look like when we want to actually modify the truck. So let's go to the let's go and modify the truck here and see what's going to happen in the upgrade shop. So this is pretty standard stuff. The single option for the Ultra Cab, or the Unicab, Ultra Cab, Unibuilt. We have our two different looks here: the chassis 6x4 and the old school. I actually like the old school. I particularly like the lighting, the lights. I like the old school lights, so I'm running with that. All the standard engines that we had with version 2 of this mod, except they've got a couple of extra engines here, 720 horsepower and 840 horsepower, which I haven't tried yet. We have the gearboxes, a whole range of gearboxes, all the way up to 18 speed, and looks like it's got a retarder. I haven't actually tested all these gearboxes. I'm just running the 10 speed at the moment because this is my test account. This is also running on version 1.9, so it will work on version 1.9. And I don't have a lot of money on this test account because my normal gaming profile has Pro Mods, which is not working currently with 1.9. Okay, so in the interior, I think this is one of the things they've really cleaned up. There's only left-hand drive, but the interior looks really nice compared to what it was. Kind of got this wood grainish looking dash, and they've really tidied up the steering wheel. Looks like someone's screwed up the rubber there, but I can live with that. They've really made the interior nice. Magazine on the thing. The only pet hate I have, I think, still is this this apple. We don't see it here, but when we move the steering wheel, the apple moves, but we'll have a look at that. There's also this fly on the dash. Now, I actually did think they got rid of this thing. I was hoping they did, but look, if they didn't, this is a pretty good step in the right direction. We can also go, making myself a bit dizzy here. We can't go to the back. Okay, we're gonna go to the outside of the truck to do that. Okay, so that's all. There's no real options in the interior. On the exterior here, you've got all your colours here, pretty much standard colours. And the mod actually does come with a couple of other paint schemes, which we'll have a look at. Paint skins for this truck. So that's pretty much standard colours there. I'm going with the red at the moment. Then we get to the options. Now the options between version 3 and version 2 aren't a huge amount different. The wheels standard. We have the chrome fuel tanks and color coded. We have the mirrors and the chrome air filters here. Standard mirrors. They've added the number plates on left and right. They've still got the bug shield in there. I'll just get rid of that bug shield. I kind of thought what was cool was the hood ornament here. Pretty cool. You've got the flying goddess, the bull's horn. This is new, which is pretty funny. Then you can have a smaller one, but if you can have bull's horns, I reckon you should have the big ones. And also the of course the convoy rubber ducky look, which is probably one of my favorites. Bumpers are the same. You can have these bull bars here. We'll get to them in a minute. You can have the Peterbilt logos. You can have it sort of bright like that. Personally, I kind of like it looking like it's set back in and matching the grille. We've got the mirrors here, which are pretty normal stuff. But what's the most craziest stuff here is probably the lights that they've added. Now if I click here and we want to go to one of these bull bars, you can just see there's a huge amount of lights here that you can just go through and knock yourself out. To be honest, there's so many here, it's actually a bit intimidating. So look what that looks like. You know, they're on the thing there, on the the grill, which is kind of funny, but you can kind of get the idea of, you know, all the different options. You can actually go insane trying to make all these work the way you want. So, you know, I guess depending on how much you want to play around, the options are there. So what I'm going to do is take the bull bar off. I can find it. I think it's here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We'll get rid of the bull bar option here. Okay, now once we've got rid of that, there's also another set of lights. Well, this is the same set of lights from the bull bar. You can actually customize this whole front end with a whole assortment of the same sets of lights here. You can put the mud flaps in, which to me kind of looked a bit strange depending on obviously where you put them. Maybe if you put them here, they kind of look alright, but they also look like they're kind of just hanging out there. So I'm not really sure what the issue is there, but each their own. I'm sure if someone was wanting to play around with it long enough, they would find out what worked. I really like these side carrier, like this thing here. Somewhere the option is hidden. This happens to be the fenders here on the side, for the wheels. So this is pretty new. They've got like I think that was the standard one and this one. Then they've also added some sort of mesh ones here, or check plate, whatever they call that. Red color coded and that. But I actually like these kind of painted ones and smooth chrome. I'm really a fan of those ones. You've got these options here with the toolbox or the side steps. I really like the toolbox. And somewhere in all these is this, excuse me, this, whatever this thing is. I can't actually remember what it's called, but there's one of these. I think you can access it from the front or something. There it is. Conditioner carrier. Is it the air conditioner? To be honest, I really don't know what that is, but I really like the look of it sitting in there. Now, you've also got even more lights here, so you could sit here and again go through this whole thing and go crazy, putting lights, you know, all the way down. I'm not going to take us through all that. You kind of get the idea of how all this works. So I think that's fuel tank. That pretty much covers most of the mods. Oh, kind of what's funny is this paint box here, so I'm going to remove the roof. You've got the Peterbilt kind of sign there, and I guess you can light that all up if you wanted to go crazy. So you got the same options again. Yep, you got the roof accessories. beacons, the aircon mini compact cooler. We got this kind of chromed style roof. You can have this little wing, whiptail, or whale tail, whiptail. This is probably my favourite, this kind of scoop look. And then you've got the one, I think it's on a Kenworth. There's a Kenworth mod with something kind of like this wing here, but I'm not a big fan of these railings here, so I'm going to stick with this look. Also, you can, somewhere along here, you can put the, the air horns here. You can put them in. Like so, and I'm going to leave it like that. So you kind of get the general idea of how all the options there are. Now, what else is kind of cool is it comes with a couple of paint mods or skins, like I said. So we're going to have a look at those. You got your custom colors, your blacks, the standard ones that were pretty much in there before that we're looking at. There's this one here came with version 2 of this mod. Then you have this one here, I believe was also in version 2, but this is kind of where it gets cool. You have this one here, which is probably based on a trucking company, possibly in the US somewhere, which is kind of cool. There's this Indian sort of landscape look. Then you have another one of those, which is very similar to this Twister. I'm not really sure. It's just a slight difference in the artwork. And this skin here was also with the version 2 of the mod. So you get these three extra skins, and I'm going to run with this one. So, oops, no, I'm not. I don't have enough money, so which is pretty funny. Okay, damn, and only by $4. How's that? So what we're going to do is have a look at the outside. Okay, so when we look inside, it's really nice looking from within here, and I think they've cleaned this up pretty well. But the weird thing with the Apple is that when you move the steering wheel, it moves the Apple to kind of simulate the movement. Now what I don't know is you can see there's a fly on the dash there. Can be annoying. It sometimes does fly around. I don't know if they've removed that in this mod, but maybe they haven't if the fly's still on the dash. So what I'm going to do is start this truck up. I'm also running, yeah, there the fly goes, he just moved. I'm also running a additional sound mod that doesn't actually come with this truck, but it is made for the 389, and it does work with this version of the truck. So we're going to have a look at that, and I'm going to show you why I like it so much. It's got the turbo sound. Now it also comes with two different sounds, a lowered 50% of the turbo and truck, the engine noise. So I think the highlight of this sound mod though is the Jake brake, which is really cool, and probably one of my favorite things about driving this truck now. We'll see if we can just get out on a bit of road here and test that out. They've also taken off, version 2 had smoke come out of the stack, so kind of a little bit strange because they just kind of going forwards. It's kind of a bit weird. Anyway, let's get some speed up and we'll get this Jake brake going. Just see where we are on this map. Yep, we can just cruise out here. Gonna get my other mirror up. There it is, just like the right hand side one. Breaking the rules here a bit. That's actually really nice sounding. It's there we go with a bit of the Jake brake as we come to a bit of a grinding halt. really nice looking truck. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the American version of the game when they release that. Let's get out onto the open highway and hit that jag brake. Here we are. Sounds really good. It's probably the best jag brake sound in the game that I'm aware of, that I've heard. And the guy who created the sound mod for this truck has done a fantastic job, so kudos to him. Oh, you're getting a bit of drift. And there's the fly flying around, so maybe one day someone will take that out. It's a bit of a sloppy driving there, but it's pretty late here at the moment. I just wanted to really get this video out for you guys. You can check it out. I think they've kind of moved the point of view back, because used to be able to see the mirror, the left-hand mirror. So there we go. That's the Peterbilt 389. Now the 370. What's the other one? The 379, is it? Looks very similar to this truck, but what the main issue I have with the other truck is the door is kind of a bit strange. Look, you end up looking at the seatbelt, so when you look left, you don't actually see out of the door. So that's kind of a bit annoying. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this version of the mod. The interior is the main thing that's been changed, and the additional lights. So hope you enjoyed this, guys. Pretty late here, so I'm a little bit tired. Time for me to go to bed and start a new day tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs it up, it really helps. And I'll catch you on the next one.